everybody. Welcome to Montreal, Quebec. Hallowed ground in the hockey world. He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cybulski. Toronto's showing that winning can be contagious, isn't it?
They're getting contributions across the lineup. They get it from all of their players up and down. Even the stars who've taken a night off or two, they get depth support. That's how a winning streak comes together.
And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. This has been one we've been waiting for a while, and it's time to finally see what the payoff is all about. And he slides it quickly to Solani. Montreal's, here comes the pushback. They're going to go.
James, you lay a hit like that on a star, there's going to be somebody that's going to come after you, and that's exactly what's happened here.
Wow, and it's time for referee Gilles Levesque to step on in here, Ray.
Yeah, this is clearly over, James.
Ray, it looks like they're not done with each other down there.
No, they're going to bark at each other on their way to the penalty box, but into the box they go. Time to sit down.
Matthews wins the faceoff. Slides it to Robitaille. Moves it to Mahovlich. And now he moves it to Weber. Right to the middle. Knocked away. Montreal's on the attack.
Now that thing sounded like a car crash when those two guys came together. He took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
Denied by the goaltender. Takes the feed. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. And now he moves it quickly to Geoffrion. Moves the puck. Slides it on over to Solani. Montreal's got the puck now. Weber's got it along the boards. Takes the pass. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Tries to feed it over to Weber. Now a quick pass to Morenz. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck knocked loose in the neutral zone. Carries it across the line. Here's an on-man rush. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Brind'Amour is going to play it to the corner. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Oh, what a save in front.
Roy's tracked that puck so well, he's right there to make the save.
Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Feeds it to Rantanen. With possession along the wall. That's a big-time hit along the wall.
It is, James. I love the way he used the angle. He took away all the ice.
Locked in on that last opportunity there. Bufflin's got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck near the front of the net. Solid check to slow him down. Here's a chance right in front. And puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar. Delayed penalty coming up here. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Stick save from the goaltender.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
McDonald's getting handed a game misconduct here.
I'm not so sure what went on there, James, but the final decision's been made. He's done for tonight.
The officials certainly didn't like it. Montreal's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
What a great opportunity to get the first strike on the board. Scoreless game, you go on the power play. You want to attack this. You can change the way the game looks in the next 2 minutes.
Quick feed to Burns. Richard's gaining momentum. Dished on over to Chelios. Sends it over. Blocker save. Centered out in front. Big stop by the keeper.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Puck grab by Sutter. Quick pass to Chelios. Oh, he caught him.
Did he ever? Head down, right into the train tracks.
Big hit on the play. Slides it quickly to Sutter. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Great read, comes up with it. Here's a short pass to Mahovlich. Takes the feed. Lets it fly. Comes up with the glove save. Through center along the wing. Right in the slot. Here he is in close and makes the save. Can't connect. Takes the feed from his netminder. Takes it across the blue line. Great chance in front. Shoots it on the backhand, and that one's turned away. Moves it quickly over to Brindamore. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sutter's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Here comes the official's decision. And he's off to the box for 2 for tripping.
Not much of an argument there. A stick between the player's feet.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
Even a little different, even if there's just one player missing on each team. Defensive responsibilities are different. There's different attack angles. Got to communicate here on the 4-on-4.
16 minutes, 5 seconds.
Mahovlich's stick handling in his own zone. Toronto's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And here comes the pushback. Intercepts the pass at center.
Robinson's not interested in drop.
Scores!
Pretty deceptive move here. Short little breakaway. He makes no mistake. Oh, he's played some good goal here to run a shutout streak like this. It finally breaks. It's got to break eventually, but that's a good run.
Montreal's on the board first, leading 1-0.
This was hard work to get on the board here. Neither team giving up a lot, but now we got one. Maybe it'll open up.
Puck scooped up by Robinson. Move to the middle. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end.
Time of the goal.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play. Moved out in front. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Puts a little muscle. Well, a challenge being laid here. That's generally a no-fly zone with star players.
Yeah, they get hit like that. Somebody's going to get irritated, and guess what happens when they get irritated? Down go the men.
Go time. Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's not going to go to the judges. As always, the guys are up banging their sticks on the board. A little more energy from the visiting team as their guy won the decision.
You can see the shoulders just hanging a little bit lower here on the bench. Unloads it! Scores! On the rebound, he pops it!
You want money, you go to the bank. You want bread, you go to the store. You want goals, you get into the net. The rebound's there, he puts it away.
Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Works it across to Carbonneau. Here they come on the attack. Moves the puck along the half wall. And on the heels of that big hit, he's being called out.
Rantanen's not so sure about the weight class here. He says no thanks. They're going to have to look at him immediately. He's just slowly working his way to the bench, James.
And he gains the zone here. Unloads one. He scores! A friendly ping on that one.
Yeah, great shot. He's just trying to get it past the goaltender here. It hits the pipe and goes into the net. Hard to get him, but quicker than that. A pair of goals in 40 seconds.
You take a timeout here on the other side.
I would have taken one then, and I'd take another one now. He makes a great play on the net. He's been doing it all season long. That's why he leads this team in goals.
Montreal's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Heads deep inside the offensive zone and makes the save. An opportunity for some power play time now as he steps back out onto the ice. Solani's carrying it ahead. Whiffs on that. Roy's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
For the grand prize tonight, we'll make that draw in the third period.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Well, he's calling him out now.
Robinson's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him. You can see that coming. That was such a big collision. They were both on the tracks, and he's down. He looks like he's going to need some help. Carbonneau's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there. Carbonneau's not going to be able to go here. He's headed down the tunnel with a little bit of hitch in his giddy-up. That's some kind of leg injury.
We'll try to get you an update as soon as possible on his status for the rest of the game. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone.
He just got rattled by that big hit. Slowly, he's kind of meandering to the bench. They got to get the door open for him and help him get into the bench to get looked at.
He got all of that one. Robinson swooping in on the attack. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Blows him up on that hit. And he comes up with it. The Canadiens fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
No, not much they're going to be able to do about that. The power play failed. Now they go back to even strength.
Person in your family who's got an upcoming birthday, don't forget you can visit our team store for all of the selections of jerseys.
LaFleur's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there.
Morenz wins possession in the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck over to Geoffrion. Can't get it to go. And the first period comes to an end. Well, if the first 20 minutes was any indication, you got to buckle up for these next two. That was a fun one. We got a 2-1 game after the first 20. Both teams heading down the tunnels. We'll take a quick breath ourselves and be back for the second period. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Ray, we've already got 20 minutes under our belt. That's his second.
Their line has played really well, James. I've liked the way they've moved the puck, and finally they're rewarded again. He's got them both. He doesn't miss too many, James. He leads his team in goals for a reason.
The North Stars make their way back to center ice here with now a 2-goal lead in the second.
Nice to pad the 1-goal lead. They've played well, and now they've earned this spot in the game.
Smart defensive play here in the open ice. And he's going after him here.
Mahovlich is turning this challenge down. That's not part of his game.
Here he is, all alone! He scores!
Boy, he didn't take much time at all. He was so tight to the net, and he makes a nice move to finish it off.
That was filthy!
I would try to deke every time on a breakaway. You got the goaltender at your mercy. Throw a couple of fakes on him and put it away.
Lots of time left in this period. Toronto's got a 3-goal lead. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And the gloves are off, ready to respond with a different kind of hit.
Robinson's not interested in dropping the mitts and going at it. He's slowly working his way to the bench. Somebody's got to get the door open for him. He's going to need some help.
A simple stop with the glove by Plot. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Slides the pass over to Gaudreau. He says, let's get physical on that play. Makes the save.
Brindamore's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body. We
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's a 4-1 game. Savard's won the faceoff. Well, that'll get a response.
Well, that didn't... Well, James, you run around like that, you're going to have to pay the price eventually. And what that means is you're going to have to fight. Here he goes.
Good old-fashioned Donnybrook here. Absolutely rocked down to the ice there.
That was a heavy blow, and that is the end of this bout.
And here comes referee Gilles Levesque to clean things up.
Maybe this will spark them. Maybe they'll get back in the game, but they're getting blown out here.
This might be the first time the crowd's been on their feet in a while. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that shot dies in traffic.
He got banged up somewhere along this shift. He's not anywhere near full strength. He's just trying to get the puck out of the zone so he can get off the ice.
Centering pass, and the shot dies in the traffic jam. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Passes it over to Langway. Offside is the call, and we'll have a face-off just outside the offensive zone.
Chelios nowhere near 100% as he limps his way to the end of this shift. Hurt sometime in the middle of it. He's able to get himself off the ice.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. With some momentum driving towards the net. Stones him in front.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Good check, frees the puck up. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Loose puck battle along the boards. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession.
Man, when you got 2 goals, it's your night. You want to look for a third one. He's got the puck in the offensive zone again.
Rocked him in the open ice.
Well, that's the end of his shift. Man, James, he took a huge hit. Slowly getting himself to the bench where he can get tended to by the trainer.
Moves it to Beliveau. Hard blast. Shuts him down. And off the save, that one's redirected out of play.
Solani still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there.
Well past the midway mark of this period. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. Pass to Tkachuk. Tkachuk's got it on the offensive end. With the steal. Scooped up along the wall by Savard. Handles the pass from the right wing. Great stick work with the steal.
Well, after that hit, he's slowly working his way to the bench. He is not feeling very good.
And he moves it up to Geoffrion. Geoffrion's got it in the offensive zone. Just wide. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Park. Nice pass. Trying to get loose on the breakaway. And that's a busted play.
Great effort to come all the way back. Beaten at one end. Turns it aside at the other.
Tremendous hustle.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Levels him on the ice.
James, I love that hit because it was delivered fast and legally. He put his shoulder right through his chest.
And he's going to get 2 for hooking on the play, Ray.
He should. I mean, he gets his stick out parallel to the ice. He gets it across the player's midsection, and that's kind of a red flag for that penalty.
The North Stars will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Feeds the puck to Savard. And there's the wrap-up cue for period number 2. 2 periods now in the books, 1 more still to come, and we're sitting at 4-1.
With hot food and ice-cold beverages, now's your chance to join us at one of our many concession stands located around the stadium.
The third period is just moments away, and both Ray and I will be ready to bring you all the action here on EA Sports.
The North Stars are going to have to figure out how to roll their bench down a player. They just got news, as I did, that player will not return.
Well, that certainly changes things going forward. Thanks for the update, Ray. And now he angles it across to Mahovlich. Sends a pass over. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Lots of time left in this period, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. Sutter's won possession. Feeds it over to Gaudreau. Gaudreau's got it along the wing. Lafleur's got the puck through the neutral zone. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. And there's the save. And he slides it quickly to Lafleur. Receives the pass. And that's broken up. Niedermayer's taking it from his own end. Handles the puck. In front, the puck stopper gets on top of it. And we'll get a little stoppage in play here, Ray.
Yep, goalies are going to jump on it as quick as they can anytime around the front of the net. I wanted another look at this one. I'm sure you guys were all impressed as I was. What a save by the goalie.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Over the line they come. And we've got a 2-on-1. He clearly doesn't like that. Puck picked up by Burns.
Robinson's not so sure about the weight class here. He says no thanks. Oh, it looks like the trainer's going to meet him at the door here. He's struggling to get off the ice, just trying to get to the bench.
Quick pass to Savard. Slides the puck over. Launches him into the boards. Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. Here's the shot. Redirected. Great pad save. Carries it in. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a blast. Too much congestion in front. Drives it to the front of the net. Comes up with the stop. And it's a quick pass to Savard. Another big hit.
Man, this guy has one color on his mind, and it's the other team's jersey. Skate, hit, skate, hit. It's been that all night.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Puts it on net. A rocker off the blocker. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Oh, what a stop. Picked up along the boards by Tuck. Here's a chance. Oh, what a glove save.
Really good stop. After he made the first one, he's got to find the puck, and he's in position again.
Toronto's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Feeds the puck over to Mahovlich.
Oh, he looks like he's banged up there. He's going to try and fit. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here.
They've got numbers. Slides the puck near the front of the net. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. Beliveau's getting 2 for hooking.
I guess at a certain point you got to let the guy go, but he worries that he's out of position, so he tries to slow him down with a hook.
Pretty cut and dry call.
6 minutes, 3 seconds.
Toronto showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Hammers one. Big time stop. Shots got it into offensive territory. The North Stars gain possession along the wall. On the attack along the boards. Across the point. Rips it on net. Makes the save with the slapper. It's a 2-on-1. Keeps hold of the puck. And that one's stopped. Goalie plays it up. Slides the puck across to Sutter. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Shutt. Carries it across the line. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. And he slides it quickly to Richard. Sends the pass over. And a great save. Sutter's got the puck. Takes the feed. Drills him. Turns it aside.
Oh, the athletic therapist is already waiting for him at the door. He got crushed on that hit. He needs some help. Niedermayer's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there.
The North Stars have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. What a great read breaking up the pass. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tkachuk's got it across the line. Montreal's in transition. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Booming shot. Fantastic save.
It doesn't really matter that the power play didn't score. They've got such a nice lead. But I'll tell you, as a guy that made a living on the power play, I wanted to score every time I was out there.
The North Stars offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Gaudreau. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. They fight for it along the boards. Slides the puck to Park. Great pressure forcing the turnover. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench.
Savard's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body. Savard's being helped down the tunnel towards the locker room. He took a heavy hit and will be evaluated by the training staff and doctors in the locker room.
Let's see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible for you here. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Rantanen's got it in the corner. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
When you're ahead, you've got to make a safe play here. Get it behind the net.
Takes it across the blue line. Rocked on the play. Huge hit.
Yeah, he's done this a lot tonight, James. He's been on the body from the first time he's been on the ice.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Comes up with the stop.
I like how he was able to follow the puck. Good save in close. Rantanen's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there.
Toronto's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. With possession along the wall. Here's a howitzer at the net, and he stands tall in goal.
Toronto's going to have to make an adjustment here. Their injured player will not be back tonight.
Toronto's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Shutt. Slides it over to Park. Great defensive effort with the strip. Bilbo's going to play it against the half wall. Grips it, rips it, rocks him on the play. Bufflin's got the puck in his own zone. With some momentum driving towards the net. Sends it over to Shutt. Rocks him. Pushes it across to Bilbo. And mercifully down just seconds left in this one. Lowers the boom. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Tosses it to Bilbo. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Taken along the wall by Bilbo. Back to the point it goes. Moves it quickly over to Mahovlich. Stopped by the goaltender.
What do you think hurts more? He's got a headache or his jaw's sore? That thing was a bullet.
Grabbed along the boards by Langway. Here they come on the attack. Great hit on the play. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. Picks it up. Here we go. Mahovlich just got it against the boards. Now a quick pass to Savard. Scores!
Well, that just zips on by him here. He didn't get much of a look through the traffic. Tried to make a big glove stop, doesn't get there.
Toronto's not far from... He's calling him out.
Did he ever? This is going to get heated.
The Canadiens win the draw here in the neutral zone. Oh, look at this. 3 o'clock in the parking lot.
Is it 3 o'clock already? Down they go.
By number 27,
Gillivac to step on in here, Ray.
Yeah, this is clearly over, James. He's going to need some help here. He came out on the short end of the stick in that fight.
Some pushing and shoving here, heating up.
Yeah, the few words lead to a little bit more, it looks like.
They're going to go here.
Even late in the game, they're still anxious to get after it.
58 seconds.
Oh, and down to the ice he goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout.
The North Stars aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period.
Stars penalty to number 6.
And that will close the book on this one here tonight. It's like the old song goes, all they do is win, win, win.
Man, it's fun when you play like this. Your team goes into a game you almost know you're going to win, and they've put together a long winning streak.
And that'll do it from ringside, everyone. For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Get home safely. Thanks so much for joining us.